John!
Bad Batch Trailer 2. For violence, language, content, nudity.
Vice.
It says it's in stairs.
Find, come.
Ouch!
Whoa.
Oh, this poor woman.
Whoa.
Whoa! Oh, that's exactly where Jason Momoa works.
Yeah. Oh,
All the things you've done have put you right here.
There's Jim Carrey.
With me.
Oh. Damn.
Drugs. I like that touch of like half of the smiley face.
Yeah, right.
Life is a dream. The only dream.
Whoa.
Why isn't Jim Carrey credited on any of these?
Maybe he's a surprise.
Costs a lot to be here. Costs you an arm and a leg.
Oh, this looks like my kind of film.
That looks so
This
cool.
looks like my kind of film right here.
Yeah. Just give me a weird desert trippy fever dream.
Neon hypnotic.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah, no, that's some of my favorite visual style in a film.
Yeah.
It looks like
man.
there's going to be a lot of quiet characters in this movie.
Yeah, man. I'm intrigued by this.
It doesn't seem like it's going to be super dialogue heavy, especially on Momoa's end.
Yeah, I mean, Girl Walks Home is like that too. Like it definitely takes its time. It's definitely not super verbose. I mean, there was a good amount of dialogue still, but yeah, it's just moods and tones and genres mashed together. If this is anything like that, if it's a continuation of what she laid out in her last film, I mean, she's got an eye, man.
Well, Suki Waterhouse, I've never heard of her, but she looks like she's going to kick some... She really reminds me of like Rose McGowan's character in Grindhouse.
Yeah. And
Yeah, she's like half amputated, like her leg and her arm. That poor woman.
Yeah.
And I'm drawn to characters like that in movies. Women who are like battered, hurt, like especially when it's physical.
Yeah.
And they kind of are on some type of revenge quest or vengeance mission in some capacity.
Battling against the odds with a purpose.
Yeah.
And clearly getting shafted along the way.
Yeah, like setting them up like they're a victim and then they become a strong badass by the end.
Fight. Yeah.
I'm definitely drawn to characters like that. I'm really curious why they're not putting Jim Carrey on the credits and stuff.
Maybe
Is he just not famous anymore? Like, what happened there?
Well, I wonder. I'm curious.
Because this one,
curious about that too.
the last one, you had to point him out, like thinking that might be Jim Carrey, but there was a couple shots where you're like, oh, that's definitely Jim Carrey.
Yeah, and I wonder if maybe he's in a specific interlude, or if that character is just too much to put in the trailer, or something like that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this movie had some characters where you're like, well, let's leave it for the movie. It seems like there's so much stuff to show you that they don't have to get too deep in. So at least I'm hoping that like Jim Carrey gets to do something really cool. It's just they don't want to give it away too much in the trailer or something.
Perhaps he looks like one of the homeless men in the apocalypse.
Yeah, he does. At least in that first shot, I was like, does he have like vampire fangs or something like that? Like, what's up with this dude? So yeah, I'm very intrigued as to his involvement, because it seems like a real stretch of a character for him.
Because this looks like a beautifully shot, wonderfully well captured, but rather subdued world of like some type of post-apocalyptic situation. It doesn't look like it's crazy, huge. It's not fucking Fury Road. it seems like rather contained. Like they go. It's so fast. Like the first couple shots of this trailer woman's like skateboarding herself, and she's
Just
half
across the
amputated,
desert,
and then you
yeah.
see these men who are like from Venice Beach,
Yeah.
like fucking pumping weights in the desert.
Finds Muscle Beach in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
A bunch of juiced up dudes lifting up tires.
And Keanu Reeves does look really cool too. It's just such a fantastic cast in here.
This is what John Wick does afterwards. You know,
Yeah.
like he kills the whole world and then he just lives in this weird pimp mansion at the end of time.
Giovanni Ribisi clearly reprising his role from the movie Ted.
Oh yeah. I actually kind of thought about it. They only showed him for a second, but man, like he's good at playing creepy guys who believe really hard. Like he is so committed to the point where it's usually creepy.
He's great at the weird. He's great at the weirdness. But I was just thinking, like when he's dancing, I'm thinking of that scene in Ted when he's dancing.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Is I really like him, but he also just like I haven't seen him in anything in a long time where he hasn't creeped me out a little bit at just how committed he is to certain things.
These are the kind of movies I think I enjoy most in the theaters. Yeah, I don't quite know how to put it. Like as much as I love watching the huge big budget spectacle films that are specifically designed to watch in the movie theater.
Yeah.
You know, like we watched like Fate of the Furious yesterday, and we'll have a review coming up for it. We watched Fate of the Furious. I was thinking when I was watching it, like, I think I could only truly enjoy this in a theater.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of movie I could probably enjoy at home, but I feel like I would especially enjoy it in a big screen, and it's dark room, and you could just truly absorb the visual hypnotic experience, you know?
Yeah, totally. Because these are fun for me too. I think these are kind of my favorite things to see in the theaters because they still have cool shit and like hypnotic visuals and you know it's still immersive in tone even when there's not tons of dialogue or tons of action. Like movies like these are usually really engrossing to me when it comes to all the genre stuff, but then also you know it's more of a film too, you know, so it's to me it's the best of all worlds come together in movies like these where it's like, oh, there's cool shit, but we're also going to do probably some character study, get a little weird and philosophical. Those are my favorite theater going experiences when it's a little bit of all those. Because like when I saw A Girl Walks Home Alone at night the first time, like that was magic.
Magic, huh?
I had no idea what to expect.
Well, this looks like a bad batch of all kinds of bad. First person to request this was Mr. YOLO for Real. Mr. YOLO for Real, you are my banana peel.
You only live once, and it paid off today because you got that fucking shout out.
Subscribe to Reject Channel.
Reasons to Jerry on Twitter and Instagram. Click the bell, get notified every time there's a new video out. On the social media manager, Facebook.com/Blumhouse, as well as The Real Rejects. This is Greg. You can follow him on Twitter and Instagram while he spills tea all down his... You're covered in tea.
I really committed to this bit.